Heartland Dual Sport. In today's video, we're going to be going to Jefferson. This is kind of part of our chasing Caddo. So I wanted to take you, the last time I took you around Caddo Lake, we went to the dam. And that was about a month ago. We went to the dam, which is located in Louisiana. So today, we're going to go up to Jefferson, which is the other end of the lake where the river flows in. And I'm going to give you a little story about Jefferson and then kind of just take you around town. So let's get to the video. Big Cypress Bayou, fellas, right here. The start of Caddo Lake. Look at that. How awesome is that? Gentlemen, we've made it to Jefferson. All right, let me back up. Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to Jefferson. What a great day this is going to be. Now, wasn't that a quick trip? Don't ever let anybody tell you the KLR is not fast, guys. I mean, we made this lickety split. No time at all. We was already here. This has got a lot of really old historical value to it. A lot of really neat stuff in this town. I've never been to the downtown part, so it's all new to me. 2,000 square foot of shopping, some sort of antique mall, open 7 days a week. How fun is that? Look at that stuff, guys. Is this not cool? Speaking of quick and old towns, reminds me of a story. Guy walks into a saloon, orders him an adult beverage, and when he gets done drinking it, he goes outside and his horse is no longer tied up to the hitching post. He walks back into the saloon, throws his pistol up in the air, and when he catches it, he fires off 2 rounds into the ceiling. Which one of you no good low life scums took my horse? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down and drink me one more beer, and if my horse ain't tied up to that hitching post when I get done drinking my beer, I'm going to do what I did back in Texas. And guys, I don't like doing what I did back in Texas. So anyhow, he drank his beer, goes back outside, and lo and behold, his horse is tied up to the hitching post, ready to go. Bartender runs out real quick and says, "Hey mister, what'd you do back in Texas?" He said, "I had to walk home. Nobody likes doing that." I'm sorry, guys. This just looks like we ought to see a saloon around here, though, don't it? Look at all this stuff, guys. This is really cool. Another antique mall. You know, I had a friend of mine. He retired from Oklahoma City as well. He told me that him and his wife will come up here and they go antiquing, and now I can see why. There's a lot to do in this little town. This is pretty sweet. But we've got to go. We've got to find the boat ramp. That's why we're here. We brought the fishing pole. We're going to do the 10 casts. There's supposed to be a what do you call it? A fishing pier and a public boat ramp. Let me look on the map, guys. See if we can find this thing. Where's the river at? Can't be that far, can it? Let's go see what we can find. That's half the fun, is just finding stuff sometimes. I'm going to bet this don't go through, guys. It may, but it's going to be really rough if we take that turn right there. Yeah, that's going to be rough, fellas. I think the river's over there, though. We just need over there. Of course, it may be over there by where we came in at. I don't know. I've never been there. Look at this. Look at this old town. Wow. Guys, this is cool. I'm going to find some stop. I'm going to stop in the shade and let's pull it up on the GPS and see what we can find. And of course, I lost my glasses. I felt something hit my leg, and I was like, what is that? That felt weird. And yeah, I lost my glasses. Elliott Bluff, Red River boat ramp, 41 miles. Man, they're a long ways off. That's not really what I'm wanting. Let's go to Fishing Pier. How do you spell pier, guys? Does that look right? Yeah, those are pretty good ways off too. Let me pull it up on my phone. Good night. Stand by, I'll be right back. Hang on one second, I gotta turn her off. She keeps yelling in my ear, and I mean, it is bad. Okay, alright. Let me get back to my story. She kind of screwed me up. I don't know if that's the fishing pier or not, but it's definitely the boat ramp. We're gonna do a little bit of a hike, guys, and go down here and cast our lures, see what happens. Finally found the pier. Persistence pays off. A bunch of really cool stuff here, guys. Bunch of really cool stuff. Get our fishing pole, take our GPS, way it doesn't come up missing. Where's our fishing pole? I think it's on the other side. Oh goodness, she's yelling in my ear again. I don't do well with that. And I'm dying of thirst too. I'm gonna take this helmet off. My goodness, I'm dying of heat. Yeah, we're still recording. I'm gonna grab a water bottle, the fishing pole, and meet you guys down there at the pond. Like I've mentioned several times in the past, you just meet some of the nicest people when you're out here in some of these old small towns. I just got done talking to a family. They were fixing to go out on the river, and they were telling me where I could go catch catfish and crappie there on Lake of the Pines, which, if you guys have been following along very long, you know I've been trying to catch some crappie and catfish on Lake of the Pines for a while now. It's turned into a quest. But just another great thing about the dual sport, and it doesn't matter what kind of bike you got, guys. That's just part of the fun. I wonder if this road's one way and I'm going the wrong way. I'm an idiot. Yeah, maybe not. That guy was pointing the same way I am, so who knows? There's the police. I'm sure he'll let me know. He probably's got better things to do than worry about me sightseeing, if I was guessing. History museum, tourist information, riverboat club. Man, there's some cool stuff in this town, guys. It definitely, I'm gonna have to come back. A couple of things happened. Today it's windy, so I didn't bring the drone with me. I knew that the wind was going to be way too high for the drone. I did bring the camera. I'll take a couple of pictures here and there, but there's some cool stuff here, guys. Okay, so here's some stuff that you didn't know about this town, or you probably don't know, but it's going to be part of my chasing Caddo. Back in the day, this was a booming town because the river was big enough and large enough from the log jam. Look at the size of that church, would you? That's awesome. Anyhow, the log jam was big enough that they actually had riverboats that would run from Shreveport to Jefferson. And I had to double check my facts so that I can get them to you accurately. But it was after World War II, there was another big log jam that made basically Caddo Lake swell up quite a bit larger than it had been because of the flood, log jam, etc. It just compiled and got bigger and bigger. Corps of Engineers came in with dynamite to blow up some of the log jam, and they weren't getting the results that they wanted, so they brought in a bunch of nitroglycerin, blew it to smithereens. The river level dropped down so low that, as you could see when we were just there at the bayou, that you can get a riverboat in it, but you're not talking about like one of the big paddle riverboats that would have been carrying commerce or anything like that. You're talking about like a John riverboat. So that's some of the history. As you can see, there's little George Webster Smith. Not sure who he is, but there's all kinds of history in this town, guys. And like I say, prior to the Corps of Engineers blowing up that dam, this was very, very popular, up and coming, booming town. And when the riverboats could no longer make it here from Shreveport, it essentially it almost killed the town completely. And I'm glad to see that there is so much fun, cool stuff here. I've only been on the other edge, driving through, going to Lake of the Pines or whatever else. But this is so neat, guys. I'm truly glad I came here. If you guys get the opportunity and you're out in East Texas, I'd strongly encourage it. It looks like there's a lot of restaurants around here. If I smell something that smells real good, I may go in and grab a bite. I don't necessarily want to carry all this junk in with me, but I wouldn't mind a break in the AC before I head back home. It's a pretty good jog back home, and I got to get this video uploaded for you guys in the morning. Jefferson barbecue. I don't even smell it. Well, sheriff's going there, so you know it's got to be good. Cops always know where the good places are to eat. Oh, I can smell the barbecue now. Well, guys, you know how much I love the street tacos. Just ate street tacos at Don Juan's, and this is going to be on the main highway in Jefferson, Highway 59. Well, guys, until next time, why don't you check out one of our playlists up above. I'll put a link up there where you can watch one of our other playlists. And again, appreciate all your likes, comments, and subscribes. Thanks for sharing the video. Thanks for commenting. Again, if you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. We appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. May you have a blessed week. And let's go ride.